Okay, hello. Jingyun, can you please tell me your Chinese name?
My Chinese name is Liu Jingyun.
And can you tell me your American name?
Rachel.
Rachel, okay. Rachel, what grade are you in now?
Ninth grade.
And what grade will you be applying to?
Ninth grade.
Great. And can you tell me if you have taken any English exams?
No.
Okay, so you have not taken any TOEFL tests or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes, you have taken them?
Exam.
What score did you get on your
Oh.
exam?
Um. Uh. 英之夜.
What? What score did you get
Um.
on your exam, your English exam?
61. 61. Yes, 61.
Okay, and that was on the TOEFL test?
Test. No.
What test was that you got a 61 on?
Uh. The text name is I'm not sure. I thought I uh maybe it's I can't remember the name. Uh um
Did you take it recently?
yeah.
Okay, that's okay. We can figure that out later.
Um
Okay, and how have you studied English until now? Did you ever take any English classes?
yeah.
Okay, what kind of English classes did you take?
The uh I take English class in my school, and I also take some English class to communicate with foreigner people.
Like conversation classes?
Yes, conversation class.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
About 5 years.
5 years? Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
And do you enjoy studying English?
Yes.
That's wonderful. What do you enjoy about English?
Uh, I think English is very useful, um, and I can know many things by English.
Like what, for example?
For example, many English books. I can understand the English book or some English movies.
Oh, okay. Can you tell me about some English books that you have read?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of English books have you read?
Uh, Such as Jane Eyre.
Jane Eyre?
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Was that difficult for you to read? It's a little different style of English.
Uh, yes. I I favorite book or you might learn English?
What can you repeat that?
Uh, the difficult is in my read English books or learn English.
Are you saying it's difficult for you to read English books?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, you can improve that with practice.
Uh, yes. I can improve. Mm.
Yes, definitely. And do you read these books on your own or did you read them in class?
I read them in class. In class.
Okay, so it's part of your English class to read these books.
Yeah.
And when you are reading these books, do you read them all in English? Or do you read the Chinese translation?
I read it in English.
Wow, that's really amazing. That must be very hard for you to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really.
Yes, especially the vocabulary is very hard in those old style books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But mm,
So what
I
about
think. Mm,
what about any English movies? Have you watched any movies in English?
yeah. Such as Forest Gump.
Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a really, really great American movie.
Uh, and Albert, Alberta. Al, uh, Alberta. Albert.
Okay, that's fine. We can move forward. What are some of the activities and or clubs or sports that you participate in?
Yes. Um, uh, I'm um, I'm mm, president of my school club called it Spark, and I organize a lot of student activities such as singing competition, students, teachers, connection activities, um, a film review conference, and school radio broadcasting.
Wow, that's really interesting. How did you
Yeah.
become involved in this?
Uh, can you repeat, please?
How did you become involved in this club? How did you become interested and start participating?
Uh, I mm, I feel it can improve my ability for can make me strong leadership,
Uh-huh.
and uh, I'm very interested in organize organized activities. I feel it very uh, very fantastic.
Yeah, that sounds like it's a really great experience. So, would that be something you're interested in pursuing for your career?
Uh,
For your job later?
uh, um, um, I want to be a doctor in my future.
Oh, you want to be a doctor. Wow, that's a great goal to have. Why do you want to be a doctor?
Because I'm very interested in biology.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, my uncle is a doctor. I think it's a very noble
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yes, very true. It's great to help people. Do you feel do you feel like being a doctor is um, something that you can do in America?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do you feel like you need to do in order to become a great doctor?
I think maybe I need uh learn learn some um uh I will learn biology very um serious. Mm, I think I should learn more things in um, um, medicine.
Uh-huh, you need to
Uh,
learn medicine.
yes, and I need to know uh, a lot of things about how to be a great doctor. Um,
Yes, that's very true. And how do you think you can help people better as a doctor?
um, I think I need uh, uh, I think to be a doctor um, uh, uh, I mm,
How,
maybe
how do you think you can help people
uh,
better from your own experiences?
uh,
What makes you um, better able to help other people than maybe a different doctor?
yeah. I think that it's mm, maybe I uh, need a lot of training.
Yeah, that's true. You can use a lot of training, and hopefully your experiences living in two different cultures can help you to understand your different patients who are experiencing different um, hard challenges too in their lives.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you come to America, what kind of activities would you like to participate in at school here?
At school, I think I will participate something about sports, such as the tennis club or the volleyball club, and I also want to know something about a doctor. if the school has any club or course about this, I will participate it.
Oh, so you like tennis? Tennis and volleyball?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
is this something that you have been doing for a long time? Tennis and volleyball?
No, I'm not good at tennis, so I want to improve my tennis skill.
Okay, so you can join a tennis team in America and improve your tennis skills here.
And I also want to participate in a jogging club.
Okay, you like to run and exercise?
Yes, I like jogging.
That's wonderful. And what kind of subjects are you interested in at school?
Um, I my favorite course is history.
And why do you enjoy history? What do you like about history?
Um, I think usually history includes lively content and many interesting stories are provided during the class. Um, I feel that history is like a mirror. It helps us to understand life in the past. By looking at the mirror, we can experience this and improve ourselves. Mm. Um, Personally, I love world history the best. Uh, I can learn many timelines of I can learn the timelines of many countries. It's amazing that each country has its own unique timeline.
Yes, that's very true, and that's a great description of why you like history. Okay, we can move on to the reading passage now. I'm going to paste a message into the chat box here, and you can read it out loud for me, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Do you see the message?
No.
Okay, check your chat box.
Um. Chat box. Let me see. I can't see the message. Um.
Can you go to the chat box where we were messaging before we started talking?
Uh. Chat box. I don't very.
Go go to the place where you and I were messaging in the beginning where we said hello.
Oh yeah. But I can. Uh. Mm, oh, okay. I see that.
Okay, can you please read it out loud?
Okay. Jack, the story of the realm also, uh, A dog stolen from California who is taken to Alaska during the cloudy dog rush in the late um, 1890s. Dogs becomes a self-dog, part of a team that transports servers and flies and people through the harsh winters. It was inevitable that the cash leadership should come back wanted it. He wanted it because it was his nature, because he had been hyped by that mainline. Incomprehensible pride of the terrier and trust that crowd reached or stopped in the hall to the last gap. We Larry died softly in the harness, and Grace still heard the kept out of the harness. It was the crack of that as real down, or so like as it could with all his strength, the pride that lies hold of the outbreak of cat. Transporting them from slow and silent grass into training. After an ancestral fractures the pride that spread them up the message of cat at night, letting them go back into cloudy unrest and discontent. This was the pride that brought up faith and made him trench the self who slandered and shirked in the trances or held away at harness at 10 in the morning. That's why it was this pride that made him fear God as a possible land God. And this was God's strategy.
Okay, great job. How was that for you? Was that difficult? Did you understand a majority of what you read?
Yes, a little bit difficult.
A little bit difficult. What was difficult for you? Was it the story or the vocabulary? What was hard for you to understand?
I think the vocabulary.
Yeah, there are some difficult words here. This is ninth grade level reading. This is a ninth grade reading level though. So when you come to America and you enroll in ninth grade English classes here, you'll have to read a lot of passages like this and lots of books at this level. So you'll need to study your English very hard before you come to America.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just get into a school, Rachel. I want you to do very well in your classes here and keep up with your classmates. Okay, so tell me what you understood about this story. What do you think is the main idea? Who do you think is the main character of the story?
about a dog.
Mm-hmm. The characters are dogs. Who is the main character, though?
Yeah. And dog. And the dog. It's a
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the main character is Buck. How can you tell that Buck is the main character? What are some details that let you know that?
because I see the first sentence is tell me the main character and the whole passage is passage is about a dog.
Yes, it is the passage is about dogs, and the main character is Buck. What is one detail that lets you know that Buck is the main character?
The first sentence tells the man tells about a dog stolen from California who is taken to Alaska during the cloud that got rushed in the last 1890s.
Okay, yes, and we know that he's the main character because it says the story tells of Buck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what happens in the story? How do you know how Buck feels?
Yes. No.
Let's find something in maybe the second half of the passage. Where is a sentence there that describes how Buck feels? What kind of dog is Buck? What kind of personality does he have? Is he somebody who is brave? Or is he somebody who is fearful? Is he a leader?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you know that he is a leader?
It was because um he it was inevitable that the clash for leadership should come. And Buck wanted it. Because it was his nature.
Mm-hmm.
And he uh, um, um,
Okay, great job. Rachel, you did a good job. I know you're trying hard. I know it's hard to understand the passage because there are a lot of words here that you don't know.
yeah.
What's one word that you don't know? Let's go over it.
Harness.
What did you say?
Harness.
Okay, where it says, which lures them to die joyfully in the harness, and breaks their hearts if they are cut out of the harness. There? Okay, so when you read that sentence, what do you think that word can mean? When you look at the words that are around that sentence and that passage, what do you think that word could mean? What are some hints? There are some hints right around there. It doesn't have to be right, just your best guess.
I'm sorry. I don't think so. I don't think so. Just
Okay, so right at the latter half of that sentence, it says, it breaks their hearts if they are cut out of the harness. When you are cut out of something, what could that possibly mean? What are some ideas you might have?
I think
Just your best guess.
maybe
It's something that they're in and they're being taken out of.
So when Ruth opened it, she saw old ones, but the new ones. I knew that Peter could have made a mistake.
There's another part of the passage where it says the word harness. Maybe that will give you a hint about that word. It says, they hid away at harness up time in the morning. So harness is something that they put on in the morning time. And when it's taken off of them, when they are taken out of it, it makes them very sad. What could a harness be? You put it on in the morning, and they like to be in it. It makes them happy when they have it on. What's something that you put on in the morning? When you're getting ready in the morning, you wake up, you put on your glasses, you brush your teeth, and you put on your outfit, right? You put on your shoes and your clothes, your outfit for the day. So a harness is something that is part of their outfit. You can tell because in the passage it says they put the harness on in the morning and it breaks their hearts if they're cut out of the harness. So harness is something that the dogs wear and it ties them all together, and it can be what their guide leads the dogs by. And so it's something that dogs can wear, like their little outfit. Do you see how we can use the words around a word you don't know to try to guess what the meaning is? Yeah. So we use all the words next to it to try to find hints. So if you don't know what harness means, try to find all the times that harness comes up in the passage and see all the hints around it. So that's a skill, that's something you can try next time with different words and when you're reading an English book again. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Rachel, you did a great job today. Thank you for staying up so late to do this interview.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. Okay, you did a great job today. It was great speaking with you.
Thank you. Thank you